Hi Paw Prince, back this time for Virgo. Now I do read for the collective, so that means some bits may resonate, all of it may resonate, or nothing may resonate with you at this time. I also read with intuition, so I read with what I feel I'm picking up in the cards. Now before I start, I'd like to thank a lady named Heidi who donated me these cards to make my readings a bit more fresh, because I usually use the same deck. Now, if any of you watching would ever like to send me anything to keep my readings fresh, I will have a wish list linked below in the description. With that said, let's find out what's going on for Virgo. What's going on for Virgo? 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 So, I'm feeling like there's some trickery and like lying going on. I feel like some of you are trying to play someone for a fool. You're kind of trying to trick them, you're lying to them. I think you're trying to do it to catch them out. I'm feeling like I feel like they've offered something that's too good to be true and you're not quite sure about it. You're trying to listen to your heart, which says everything's good and dandy, but it's kind of, when you look at it from an outsider's point of view, it's kind of screaming red flags, and that's where you're kind of worried. So you're kind of having to try and trick them to see if they fumble or fall up on what they've promised. It's kind of more for you're trying to do it for your reassurance, because you're worried that it's all a lie. So you're kind of lying, but kind of being very sneaky about the way you're lying, so they don't kind of catch on to what you're doing. I'm feeling like I'm feeling like you're being offered quite a lot and you don't, and it seems like it's too much. So let's get some guidance and advice on this situation. Some guidance and advice. 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 So, right. So I'm feeling like it's something that you're being asked to put money into. It's kind of a risk for you. It's kind of going to bring an unbalance to your life. You're kind of not sure, so you're trying to test the water, but you're hoping it's for the best, but you're not too sure, because it's kind of keeping you up and kind of really coming down on you and kind of upsetting you, because you're not too sure, and it's kind of a big risk and you don't know if you're actually willing to take that risk, and it's kind of weighing you down heavily. Even though they're trying to say things are clear and things are out in the open and this is the way it is and it's point blank, simple, done, dusted, you're kind of trying to do some research and looking into it. You're kind of trying to either look at reviews or people that you know that have kind of experienced this, or kind of putting it out there to try and find anything remotely similar to see whether this is good or bad for you. It's kind of, you're taking a lot of time and a lot of thinking and really taking that precaution to make sure this isn't anything bad for you. I would say though that if you keep going forward with this, you're going to be kind of trapped. They're going to hold, because I'm feeling like it's money being put into this, they're going to have all your money and you're going to be left with basically nothing. You're going to be left with a few pennies and they're going to have the dollars, and you're going to be left out in the cold. So I would say this is not a good thing to do. I'd say stay clear of it, to be fair. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. Thanks for watching.